bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it.
Hey, what's up, besties? Welcome back to another video. If this is your very first time seeing me or my hands, hi, I'm Elaine Michelle and I am your new best friend. I am so excited about just getting my life together, and I hope that you guys are too. So over here on the channel, we just work together to get our lives together. So I hope that you guys will join and become a bestie. Don't forget to send me a text. The link is down below, as well as the number will pop up on the screen so that you can become a bestie and hear from me throughout the week. When you don't see a video, you can still hear from me, and I love it. I love chatting with you guys and just getting a chance to know you guys better. All right, so right now we're looking at our paycheck to paycheck budget. Now, I didn't do this one on camera, honestly, because when I did this one, like by the time I posted it, this one was coming right back up, and I was like, okay, I'm not about to do that. So I went ahead and I did my budget like off camera, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I was doing the last time and give you guys an understanding of what kind of went down. Okay, so the one that I showed you guys, I was like, wait a minute, I had too many bills coming out at one time. Like, I didn't plan that out right, so I had to like completely revamp and go over here and figure things out. So what I've been doing now is putting like what this will cover. So paycheck, this paycheck on January 8th covered January 8th through the 23rd. So that way I knew which bills to include in there. And I also did that on my page here so that it made sense for me to know which paycheck. So I started adjusting my paychecks so that I could see exactly what was going on. Now, I did that because I'm a visual person, and that way I can see. So this is something you might want to think about, like color coding to see like, okay, well, I want it to go, like I need my paycheck to make it to here. What bills come in through there? What do I have going on through there? Like if any doctor's appointments, anything like that. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. Because I was getting paid by monthly last time, which was twice a month on the 15th and the 30th, all my bills were coming out based on those paychecks, so it didn't really matter. But now I'm back to bi-weekly, so I have to completely rethink and revamp how I was looking at things. So that's why I've done this, so that I can really see where my paychecks lie, when I'll be getting paid, what things I have going on, bills that needs to be paid. All right, so and if you guys don't know, this planner, this budget planner is available on my website in several different formats. You can get it in this format, which is the digital. You can get it in the physical format, which I really, really love. I think everyone probably likes this one as well because it's just real personable. You can take it with you. It's A5 size, very small, and it's undated. So if you have anything going on and you miss out, you don't have to feel that stress about it. And then I also have the printable version of this planner. So I really like the fact that you can just dive right in any time that you want to get started. So let's say you didn't get started in January, you can get started. Month one could be February for you, whatever that looks like. All right, so I also have the digital stickers and like regular stickers as well for your planner. Okay, am I plugging myself? I am plugging myself because I think sometimes I don't remember to do that. I did have someone ask me about the sticker, so let me do that real quick. Let me show you guys. Okay, so if you've gotten this sticker sheet, the way that you could do it, you just download the sticker sheet on here, and I am using this tool. I honestly, this name has forgotten me, but it's this one right here at the top. It looks like a rope or something, and you're just going to trace the outline of the sticker that you want to have. And I tried to place them far enough apart that it would do this for you. So you're just clicking here, and you see how that's moving. This is just going to allow me to copy this one. So hold on to it, and this will come up, and you can hit copy. All right, and then I could just come over here and put paste, and now my sticker is over here. Okay, I know I had some questions about people doing that, and I'm like, okay, let me make sure I say how you do that, and that's how I got them over here. It does take a little bit of a process, but if you have time, you know, to do that, it comes in handy. So yeah. All right, so let's go back. We need to check these off. We need to get our check marks because we have done all of these here. All right, and I'm just going into my paychecks. All right, so we are doing our paycheck to paycheck budget. We have January the 22nd through February the 5th, and so this is going to be our paycheck date of January the 22nd. And our income, we just have our paycheck, This is technically paycheck number 2, and we're going to budget for $2,700 with that paycheck. Something I want to note is just to create a W-2 list. I think that's going to be important. So all the places that have paid me this year, I need to make sure I keep up with that as well, so that when I'm filing my taxes, I can do that. And I have it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why I'm still getting these notifications. That's a whole thing. But anyway, all right, so what we have to pay this particular paycheck, we have our Sling TV. And I actually spoke with... who did I speak with? I spoke with AT&T, and they don't have it in my district right now, but he was putting in a request to get it over here so that I can get them, because if I did that combined with my new service, oh, I didn't tell y'all I got a new service. Well, anyways, if I did that, I would end up being cheaper with their streaming service and their internet all wrapped into one, and it would still be cheaper than my Xfinity and Sling together. So cross your fingers, dot your eyes, hoping I can get into that as well. All right, so we have a due date of the 23rd, so 1/23, and that is $46. And again, I am pretty satisfied with Sling TV. I like it. I have no complaints, other than, you know, I just wish it was a little bit cheaper, or if I could like mix the streaming with the TV. Like, I just wish I didn't have to do these two different things, but you know, it is what it is, because again, this was the cheapest service I could find with the channels that I like, and Bubba likes, and all that stuff. All right, and then we have Xfinity. Okay, and Xfinity is due on 1/27, and that is 1/21. I get agitated just even writing it, because it's only internet service. Like, it's literally only internet. Now, one thing I did look at was I need to look at if it's the speed I'm paying for, or if it's the gigabytes, because I'm not using all of my gigabytes every month, and so I'm wondering if I can take it down. Would that actually help? I have the Blast, which is the top tier of the internet service, but I'm like, do I really need that? Is it helping? Is it hurting? I know our stuff is really fast for downloading, but I don't know if that's just like, I need to just have a better understanding of it. So that is a note that I need to make. So I will put that down here. Xfinity speed versus gigabytes, because I don't know if that's what I'm paying for. All right, and so next up we have Netflix, which you guys know I cannot get rid of. Now, I know we talked about Bridgerton last time, so I got into Bridgerton, watched that, and then I ended up watching this movie about these cheerleader girls. I don't know, it was a show that was on USA, I think, and that show was like hooked, and I was so confused. Like, I don't like shows where I'm confused and hooked, because I still couldn't understand like what was really going on. If I figure out the name of that show, or if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know down below. But after that, I have been watching LA's Finest, and I just finished that last week, so now I'm looking for another show to binge. So if you guys have more ideas of what I can be watching on Netflix, I usually watch it like while I'm working. It's very helpful. Like, I get into watching that and doing my orders, so that's a whole thing. Sorry, y'all, I had to take a little sip break. Okay, it's real early in the morning, as you guys can see, and your girl needs a little pick-me-up. Today is actually Inauguration Day, so it's an exciting day all the way around. All right, so here we go. We have Netflix, and that is due on 1/28, and our Netflix bill is $17. Okay, now here's the part that I was talking about. It kind of gets, I think I'm gonna separate it just a little bit. So, well, actually I don't have to separate it. We're not even gonna worry about that. And shout out to me for posting a video this morning on Instagram. That is why everything is like going off right now. All right, so then we have our rent. I just said I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna keep it all together. Well, I have room, so I think I'm gonna do it like this, just so I can know that this is a different month. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Is anybody else weird like that? I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that. Okay. All right, so here we go. And then I'm also going to put AT&T over here, but I actually don't owe them anything right now. So that's the whole thing. All right, so we have our rent, and rent is going to be due on 2/1. 2/1. Insurance is going to be due on 2/1, and iTunes is due on 2/2, as well as AT&T will be due on 2/2. Now I want to put that there because if you guys, well, let's talk about the rent. So the rent is going to be the same. We're still looking at $780 for rent, and then our insurance is $265. And again, my insurance does include my renter's insurance. It has my life insurance and car insurance. All of that wrapped in together is $265. Could I possibly be getting a better deal? Probably so. It isn't time for me to recertify, but when it is, I will definitely be looking at you know, what's the best policy. I did get something in the mail the other day about my life insurance. So that's a whole nother beast, but I'll be looking into that because I think they had like a better deal, and my money would carry over to the new company, something like that. I was actually driving, so I didn't really have a chance to, you know, really dive into it. You know how you get, anyways, I'm going on a tangent, but I will be looking into the insurance as well. So then we have iTunes number 1, which is just the what is that? Is that iTunes? Is that Apple? I think it is. Yeah, so that one is the family. Let me make sure that is, let me go back. Yeah, $16.93. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So we have $16.93, and this one is for Apple Music. I meant to put Apple Music on there, but when it comes out as iTunes, so it's a whole thing. All right, so $16.93, and then AT&T is $0. But we just need to keep an eye on that because we have a couple more months. Once you know, when you get your first bill, I had a credit because I put in a phone, and then when you get your first bill, you have all those charges, activation fees, you have this, so many different things. And then they tried to lock me into a phone bill, a phone contract, and I just went ahead and bought my phone like right out, and that's how I got my iPhone 12, this one right here. It's a whole thing. Like, it's a whole thing. It was a gift, and then I couldn't get it turned on because I had it for a different service. It was a whole thing, so I wish I could explain it all, but just know I have my iPhone 12. It is paid for, it's paid off, and it's done and over with. All right, here we go. So I didn't want to get trapped into that kind of service because they were like, oh, well, once you do this, you'll get a bill credit. I don't want bill credits. I want to be able to go ahead and not have that extra on there. I don't want to see it. I want to see my bill as little as possible. And come to find out with my Sprint, the reason why my bill had went higher was because they finally had charged me for the hotspot on my phone that I got for Thanksgiving. So it finally hit the bill. That's why that bill was so high. And I was trying to figure it out. I was like, something is going on because y'all done switched to T-Mobile. This thing ain't right. You know, I really was upset, but yeah, here we are. That's a whole thing. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh my goodness. See, this is why I had left this up here. T-Mobile. This is going to be for Bubba's phone. All right, so this is going to be $124, and his total, I'm gonna put $17 there because I think, no, let's put $20. Let's put $20 there. His service is $15 a month, but I don't know if that's like with tax. It's supposed to be prepaid, right? So it's supposed to be prepaid, but just in case, I want to make sure I put that there. So we got T-Mobile on there. Yeah, look at that. We are really good. This is awesome. I love walking through this. This is why I love walking through my budget, because you realize things that, you know, you might have forgot. So this is why we put all this stuff here. So let's go ahead and get everything all added up and see where we stand for the nope. Come back. Y'all gonna let me forget? I know somebody in the comments was like, what about your cash envelopes and your sinking funds? If you did do that, give yourselves a thumbs up for remembering and being a rememberer, okay? All right, so for our cash envelopes, we are at 305 still. 305 to my city. Okay, sorry. And then we're still at $80. So my cash envelopes includes my personal care, household items, gas, eating out, and I don't do groceries right now, so that's a whole thing. But that's what cash envelopes include. And then my sinking funds is for traveling, school clothes for Bubba whenever he needs something. And then I had like some conferences in there, just trying to save up some money for things that I think are going to be coming up. And I also realized I have some air flight tickets that I need to start using, or I'm going to lose them. And I'm not really happy about that. All right, so here we go. Let's get our calculatrice out here. We got 46 plus 121 plus 17. Oh, can y'all see that? Okay, plus 17. Try not to burn my phone either. Plus 20 plus 780. 265. 1693. 305 and 80. All right, so our total expenses is going to be 1650.93. All right, and then we're going to subtract that from 2700, and that leaves us with 1049.07. Now, the reason why I do that, you guys see me like looking at my total expenses and stuff like that. The reason why I just do it like that is because I like to see if I'm still going to be in the positive side. So with it being a negative, that lets me know I am. So we're just going to do a little highlightation here. And because I am still above ground, we're just going to highlight that. So at the end of that paycheck, I should have about $1,000 left over. And so what I would do is I would look at my debt. One of the things I actually did, you guys will see it at my recap, I paid a student loan off, and I also paid my car note that I was supposed to be paying off too. So I budgeted in here $1,000, but I did pay that extra. I only pay $500 normally, and then I paid the extra $500 there. But that's kind of how I'm doing things, like to keep the money going where it needs to go and flowing where it needs to flow, and then putting everything towards something else. So what my prayer is that these student loans will walk away. Woo! If they just walk away just a little bit. But I do know I want to get some of that debt down because I have some goals that I want to reach. All right, so that leaves us with 1049.07, but again, we won't see that until like the end of this paycheck, which will be February the 4th or whatever, is when we'll be able to kind of allocate that money. So I'm really excited about how I am looking at this now, and I don't know why I'm getting excited about it, because it's literally what I was doing. But I was working my job like for so long, that my previous position for so long that I had kind of gotten out of doing it this way, and I don't know, this seems more exciting just to kind of, not have the standard, and I'm having to look at things more and be more on track. It's making me more accountable. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you guys get paid bi-monthly, which one do you prefer? Bi-monthly or bi-weekly? How are you managing your money? What did you find out this year starting off? What are some things you're working on? I would love to know down below in the comment section. The last thing that I do here is I just like to make a note of the ones that are going to be on auto pay. So we have this one here, this Sling TV. Xfinity is not. Netflix is. T-Mobile, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to, let that one marinate in my soul. Insurance is, and iTunes is, and I think I turned on auto pay for AT&T, but I'm also not sure because I don't owe anything. So I will check on that. And everything else is the same. One thing I would like to tell you guys is to be on the lookout, because Cube money is coming. And if you guys haven't already signed up, go check out my video for my cash envelopes, my digital cash envelopes. I will be doing one of those this week, so you guys can see how I do. Because I went ahead and did my cash envelopes. I forgot to get y'all on video. Yeah, my bad. Okay, listen, it's my bad. It's my fault. But here we are, we're together, we are as one, and we will redo it, so then you guys can sign up. By that time, you guys will be able to sign up if you haven't already. Now, you get the lifetime membership now for the price of what a year would cost, I think, and you'll get lifetime membership. So I would highly suggest going and signing up now versus later, and it's a great way to just get started with saving your money. And they have some totally new features coming that I think you guys will be very impressed with, being able to pay your bills. That's going to be an option that's going to come, and just being able to use a card. I'm able to add it to my wallet, and then I also use it, so like I use it with my Apple Pay wallet, and then I also have a physical card that I can use too. So like when I'm getting gas, I no longer have to go inside with my cash. I can just use it at the pump, and it is like such a lifesaver. And I'm just keeping up with everything. I'm just in such a good, like, I don't know if this is the candle, if it's the Red Bull, or if it's the fact that I feel like I'm like, not that I wasn't on track before, but it just feels good just to be like not in that normal state. Like everything had become normalcy for me, and I think that's why I kind of like wasn't shying off of doing my budgets, but I just felt like they were kind of boring, and now I feel like I got that back. So, ouch, I just hurt myself. Okay, I love you guys in real life. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I gotta go get Bubba ready for school. So, I will catch you guys in the next one. Mwah. KK, bye!
Special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you're doing alright.